Let me log in real quick. What's up? What's up? Thanks for logging in. I'm just like 1 minute early, so I'm going to give it 1 minute or so to make sure that other people join us before I actually start today's podcast. Happy Tuesday. We're here with Ituke Life Lessons and Culture, episode number 4. I can't wait. All right, we got a good topic today, so grab a pen. I'm going to start shortly. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, if we're good. Thumbs up, thumbs up. It's officially 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What are you guys doing? Where y'all at? Where are y'all logging in on Facebook from right now? Are you at work? Are you at the pool? What are you guys doing? Well, I don't know if somebody would be at the pool. It's kind of cool outside, right? I mean, I guess I would be working from the pool. I don't know if I'd be in the pool unless it's like a heated pool. Walking and getting my steps in. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and you're already getting your workout in. I'm not sure, Oscar, if you already did another workout prior to this or if you're just working on getting your steps in. Let me know. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where's everybody watching from? Where are you currently logging in on your Facebook from? Is your boss watching you? Are you going to get in trouble? Are you watching this under your desk? I don't know. Let me know what you guys up to. Sam says he's at work. Well, happy Tuesday at work, Sam. By the way, shout out to Sam. Guys, Sam, Angel, Arevalo. I'm not sure how you pronounce your last name, Sam. But check him out, guys. He's actually doing a bike run this weekend if he can raise enough funds. It's actually a good cause. It's like a Galveston ride that he's doing, and all the proceeds go to help keep Galveston as beautiful as possible. And I know that a lot of people here from Houston or from Texas or from anywhere close to Galveston, everybody wants to complain and compare our beach with other beaches, but at the end of the day, a beach is a beach, and you still go there, and I still go there, and I absolutely love Galveston because that's it's our beach, right? So I think Sam still has $100 maybe to raise so that he can join in on this bike ride, which is happening this weekend. So Sam, give me a little high five or something so we can help you out. I know I donated some money last night to help support this, bike ride that he's doing. So get that. All right, let me see. Diana, Olga, what's up? Thanks, guys, for plugging in. Everybody's on. So if you're just now logging in, I want to know where you're watching this Facebook Live from. Are you at work? Are you working out? Are you at the pool? Are you at the school picking up the kids? What are you doing? I have a couple people at work right now. I also have one that's actually doing his workout, getting his steps in. So let me see. Oscar, what is your steps goal? I kind of want to know. I'm kind of interested. If anybody else is actually getting their steps in on their fit watches, smart watches, whatever it is that you want to call it. What is your step goal? Maybe we can get a little competition going in on here. So anyways, let me see. Who else? Thanks, guys, for plugging in. All right. Anyway, so episode 4. Thanks again for plugging in. My name is Priscilla Cortez, and if this is your first time plugging into this podcast, vlogcast, I don't really know what you want to call it. Thanks for plugging in. I used to have another podcast that I ran for, I don't know, maybe like 2 seasons or 2 years. It was called Fuel Spot Fitness and Nutrition. I kind of carried that into my new podcast, which is now Y Tu Que, Life Lessons and Culture. So, I talk a little bit about like life experiences, the lessons that it's taught me, and maybe some lessons that I can teach you. And then I also talk about culture because I am Hispanic. My parents are from Monterrey. Well, my dad's from Monterrey. My mom is from Laredo. So, that culture, baby, that culture. All right. So, like I said, my name is Priscilla Cortez. So if this is your first time plugging in, thank you very much. I am 38 years old out of Houston, Texas. All right. So I don't know where you're watching me from, but guess what? That fall weather is here in Houston, isn't it? Who's loving it? Who's loving this little weather? All right. Now, I got to talk about, the Houston weather and how I said the fall is officially here, right? So if you're in Houston, that means that it's like 85 degrees outside. So it dropped a little bit, and I already seen some of you guys pulling out the hoodies, pulling out the beanies, pulling out, the Colcha San Marcos. All right. Now, it's not that serious, guys. It's probably going to be like 100 degrees tomorrow. But we certainly do appreciate, the cool air, man. It was about time. I know that fall, actually, it was like officially fall a couple of days ago or a week ago or something like that. But we were not feeling it. It was still about 100 degrees outside. But it is officially here. So what does that mean? All right. So with the weather changes, right? With the weather changes and the season changes, we also get the seasonal foods that we love so much, right? And so that's what today's podcast is actually about. It's called Our Jeans Don't Fit, all right? And so I can't really translate it in Spanish. I tried to yesterday when I was talking to Olga on her show, Transforma Tu Vida. If you're not watching her, man, she's one of my friends on Facebook. And she's actually my sponsor who introduced me into the podcast and blogging, stuff. So shout out to Olga. If you're not following her, make sure that you look for her on Facebook under Transforma Tu Vida. She's a life and wellness coach. And so anyways, I was talking to her about what the episode podcast for today was going to be about. And I was like, man, it's called Our Jeans Don't Fit. And I was like, how do I translate that? All right. And so if you've been watching my podcast, this one, Y Tu Que, I kind of try to make it bilingual somewhat, but I have a hard time translating even my own stuff. All right. So yesterday I was talking to her and I was like, yeah, my podcast for tomorrow is called Our Jeans Don't Fit. And I was like, how do you translate that? And she was like, no nos quedan los pantalones de mezclilla. And I was like, no, not those kind of jeans. Like our jeans. Like, jeans. And so I actually had to like grab my phone and like Google, like, how do you translate jeans in Spanish? So it's called, se dice genes, right? Genes, like our jeans, right? Our jeans from our parents that are like our family jeans and stuff like that. All right. So it's actually called, Our Jeans Don't Fit, Latino Foods and Fitness. All right. So there's a reason why, I actually chose this, topic. But really quick, getting back to the comments, shout out to Elizabeth Gravender for checking me out. Oscar said he's working on 10,000 steps a day minimum. What's up, Janet? Thanks for plugging in. Maria Munoz, she's at work, just watching, can't hear it. It's all right. You can see it here, or I'm actually uploading all these episodes onto my YouTube channel. All right, so I'm going to post the link later on so that you guys can go to the YouTube channel, because sometimes I post a lot of stuff on my Facebook feed, and you don't want to go and scroll through all that. You can just go to the YouTube link that I'm going to post, and you can catch every episode that I'm uploading. Okay, so like I said, our jeans don't fit, Latino foods and fitness. All right, so the weather's changing, the food is changing also. We're in the month of October, right? The weather's getting cooler. I mean, just last night I was like, man, you know what? It's time for like a bonfire and some hot chocolate. I want to be outside wrapped up in like a blanket. But it wasn't that cold actually. But I was just like, all right, the season is changing. But anyway, so yeah, so with the seasons changing, the food is changing, which means that we want a little bit more of that pan dulce, champurrado, tamales, and for some of us like more Americanized Latinos, pumpkin spice, right? All right, so pumpkin spice it's the season, man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really a fan of that. I'll take the champurrado and the chocolate abuelita, and I'll even take the pan dulce over the pumpkin spice. But if you've been following me, I actually made up a really cool recipe for pumpkin spice with some cafe, and it's tasting pretty bomb. I can actually drink that. It's like me. I mean, it's a little bit of pumpkin spice, but a little bit of cafe. You know what I mean? So it's actually really good. So follow my stories. I post on there how I'll make it, but it's still not gonna taste the way I make it. Anyways, all right. So with all the good stuff, that the foods we eat bring, right? The stuff is happening. Our stuff, right now is a season where people start gaining weight and stuff, right? All right. So we got to be very careful about the foods that we're eating. So one of the best things about being Latino is our food. All right. Now, I remember growing up, and I'm sure everybody's got like these memories of like going to your abuelita's house and, walking in and you can like smell the tamales, the coffee, maybe the pan dulce, the tortillas de harina, the homemade tortillas de harina. I remember walking into my mom's house and it smelled like delicious food. I remember my dad's mom, she would always make these tamales de elote that I've never had anywhere else that they tasted good. I've had them before, and they're like, but there's nothing like grandma's, homemade old school recipes and stuff, right? So as a Latino, we are blessed, right, by diverse cultures that produce some of the best tasting and popular dishes across the United States, hands down. I mean, look, you don't have to be Latino to like Latino foods. I think every culture, right, be whatever it may be, they love Latino food, whether you're from Mexico, Venezuela, Honduras, wherever you're from, it's still a Latino dish, it's still Latino food, and people love it, okay? So, with that being said, in the comments, I want you to drop where you're from and what your favorite Latino dish is in the comments. So drop it down. I want to see where everybody is from and what Latino dish is your favorite. I don't care about no diets right now. If you have a favorite Latino dish, I want to know what it is. Maybe it's stuff that I haven't even heard of. There's a lot of Latino dishes that I've never even tried, right? But I'm willing to try it. So if y'all want to make me a plate, give me your address and I'll swing by and pick it up. All right. So now the same thing that makes us Hispanic, okay, pay attention to this. The same thing that makes us Hispanic is also the same thing that increases our chances at developing potentially life-threatening diseases. Now, this is the serious stuff. All right. Now, you thought you were plugging in to my podcast and that we were just going to talk about pan dulce, and pupusas, which, by the way, I love. Shout out to whoever makes pupusas because they're so good. But I also love tamales and I also love pan dulce and I also love, I think I love everything. All right. But like I was saying, what makes us Hispanic is also the same thing that causes, gives us higher chances of developing potential life-threatening diseases when we enjoy these high-fat and high-calorie foods. I mean, that's what kind of makes our foods taste great, right? High fats, high calories, all the good stuff has like the highest fats and highest calories. And every time I eat it, even though it's so delicious, I feel so guilty. But it's okay because I balance it out. All right, so I mentioned you guys in the comments a little while ago. I wanted to know where you were from and what your favorite Latino dish is. So let's see what we have here. Let me see. Sam says you lost me at pumpkin spice. Yeah, I know, man. Look, I don't know. But it's pumpkin spice season. I don't know how Latinos feel about pumpkin spice. Is that like an American thing? You know what I mean? I don't know. I like it a little bit, but not too much. Like I said, I'd rather take my chocolate abuelita over pumpkin spice anytime. All right. But let me see. Ed Martinez says he's Salvadorian and that we eat pan con pollo, torta de. Is that torta de pollos? Is what my Mexican friends say. All right, so pan con pollo, never had it. And Sam agrees, pan con pollo. Lorena says she's from Mexico, guisado de puerco. Okay, my mom is on. Mom, ¿de dónde eres y cuál es tu comida favorita de México? Un platillo, all right? Let me see. Rocio says Mexican and Salvadorian. She says her mom's pupusas. Hey, I got to vouch for that. Rocio's mom actually sends us some pupusas to the coaches here at Fuel Spot, and we do not turn it down. All right, so that's the cool thing about living this lifestyle. I forgot to mention this at the beginning that I am a health and wellness and fitness and nutrition coach. That's what I do for a living. I actually help people live healthy and active lifestyles, changing their life through nutrition and through fitness. And this is why I created this podcast specifically for today. Let me see. Ed Martinez says he loves pumpkin spice. He also said his relatives love sweets and lots of alcohol at parties. Man, I hate to kind of stereotype, but growing up, yeah, definitely lots of food and lots of drinks, right? Lots of alcohol. All right, let me see. Yaya's watching too, so let's see if Yaya, where you from and what your favorite Latin dish is. Put it in the comments. I want to see later para que se me antoje, right? All right, so anyways, like I was saying, let me back it up. All right, so the same thing, I'm going to repeat this again, the same thing that makes us Hispanic also gives us higher chances of developing potentially life-threatening diseases because we enjoy these high fat foods and high calorie foods a little bit too much. All right, and the thing that I'm talking about is genetics, our genes. All right, so the episode title is called Our Genes Don't Fit, and I did not mean genes, Jeans. I meant our genes, our Latino genes actually don't fit being able to eat these foods. All right, can we eat them? Yes, of course, but not the way that we've been accustomed to eat and overindulge in all the deliciousness that our foods from all over the Latin countries have, right? Because like I said, every time I eat, let's call it the treat meal, right? Every time I eat a really good dish, I know that it's probably not the healthiest, but I'm going to enjoy it. But I also know that it's high in fats, high in sugars, high in salts, and things like that. So we got to balance it out. All right. So Hispanics are more susceptible, all right, to accumulating fat in the liver because of our diets. All right. Now, this is something super interesting because I think that, when we're talking about bad diets, we always want to be like, oh, yeah, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, and things like that. But I think that people also forget that having a fatty liver is a disease also. All right. And this is something that we have to be very careful because having a fatty liver is mostly associated with people that so having a fatty liver is called it causes cirrhosis. And, I remember that I always kind of associated cirrhosis with people that drank alcohol a lot, right? I think that the majority of the people that I knew that died from cirrhosis was because they drank too much alcohol. Of course, with a combination of bad diets, that was never going to be a win-win situation. So let's get back to liver disease. All right. So when the liver, all right, which is one of the most important organs, cannot break down fat. That's what liver disease is. All right. So that's caused through our bad diets. All right. So I'm not knocking in any way like our foods or anything like that. I just got to tell you, you got to be able to balance it out. Right now is a season where we start acting crazy. Everybody's tia, everybody's grandma, everybody's mom is starting to cook up the tamales and all the seasonal foods. And we want to go to everybody's house and just load up, right? Load up and be like, oh, we'll be fine, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. But this is when we start getting into trouble. So now our jeans as Hispanics don't fit. And now our jeans, our pantalones don't fit either, right? Especially around December. All right. So let me see. I already talked to you guys about cirrhosis, blah, blah, blah. And so when this gets pretty bad, right, once you accumulate fat around your liver, man, it causes you. So what happens is it doesn't break down fats anymore. All right, your liver stops breaking down fats, which accumulates fat in your liver. All right, and then that causes you to need a liver transplant. I don't know about you, but I've never been to the hospital before. I've never had a major surgery before. Let me knock on wood. I've never broken a bone before, but I would hate to end up, needing a liver transplant or needing some kind of, medical whatever due to bad diet. Basically, my fault, something that I caused, right? I think that, again, talking about genes, we all want to kind of say, oh, well, it's in my genes to have high cholesterol. It's in my genes to have high blood pressure. And yeah, it may be in our genes, but just because it is in our genes doesn't mean that we are prone to. It's actually something that we can prevent through proper nutrition. Pow! All right. Now, before I keep going, let me get into this. Lorena, okay, Lorena said the guisado de puerco, pumpkin spice is more American, I think. Yes, definitely. Anyways, all right, so let's continue. All right, so ways to avoid getting to this fatty liver situation, right? Because like I said, even though it may be in our genes, it doesn't mean that we're gonna get it. All right, we can prevent it, and these are some of the ways in which you can prevent it. All right, so listen up. Avoid being overweight or obese. Easier said than done, especially if you're already there, right? Which I'm not knocking. Hey, it happens to everybody. Let me tell you a little story. All right, a couple years back, I would say 4 years now, I was actually over fat, but I didn't think I was. All right. Now, I think that a lot of people, I'm not just going to say Latinos, but a lot of people don't go to maybe like get a checkup or maybe go and find a coach. All right. For me, like instance, where you can get like a wellness evaluation done for free. Okay. Where we're able to put you on a scale and see where you are physically, I guess you want to say. But basically, we want to know what your weight is, how much water you're drinking, what your calcium is looking like, how much muscle you have, and that type of stuff, right? Because we want to know for your age, height, are you overweight, and how much overweight are you? Because like I said, 4 years ago, I was walking around thinking that I was totally cool and I didn't need to drop any weight. But after going to a boot camp, I realized that I was a little bit more out of shape than I thought I was. And then when I got put on the wellness scale, it said I was over fat. And I was like, how is that even possible? I mean, I'm tiny, like I'm petite, but I was definitely still overweight for my height, for my age, for my size. So I think that a lot of us, if you don't go and get a wellness evaluation, and I'm not gonna say don't go to a doctor. What I'm saying is go to your doctor. I know that they have I think they have like a caliper where they measure like your body fat and stuff. But I think that it's a little different when you go to doctors because they tell you, I don't know, that you're overweight and you need to lose weight, but they don't really tell you how to lose weight. So if you need a little bit more help, how to achieve a better lifestyle, how to drop some weight, then you can always reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you. But as long as it's not about curing any diseases, because I don't know anything about that. All right. So in this episode, I am talking about, how to avoid having a fatty liver. All right. Now, this is not to say that I can cure a fatty liver. I'm just saying if right now you haven't been diagnosed with any kind of diseases, this is something that you want to think about, especially right now since the season has changed and we are now in the fall, right? So the fall, like I said, all the good foods start getting prepped by the moms and the tias and the grandmas. And so, like I said, ways to kind of avoid getting into trouble, right, is avoid being overweight or obese. All right. The second thing that you can look at or think about is limit the amounts of high sugar, carbs, and fatty foods you and your kids are eating. All right. So this is really important, guys, because, I'm talking to you, but a lot of you guys have kids, and I've seen this pretty common to where, I have somebody come to me and they're like, hey, you know what? I need to drop some weight, or I want to get some more energy, or I just want to be active. I want to feel better, and so I work with them, yet they're feeding their kids all the wrong stuff. All right. So when you begin to make changes in your nutrition and your fitness, make sure that you incorporate that and also include your kids in these changes as well. All right. So if you're not eating, or if you're limiting yourself from those delicious foods, all right, make sure that you're also limiting them from your kids as well. All right. And then another thing, the third thing that I'm going to talk about right now is going to be working out. So daily exercise. This is something that you should be doing on a daily basis. All right. Every other day, 5-6 times a week. I know it gets tough because we have work, because we're tired, because we have, XYZ activities and things like that. But we're always going to have things going on in our lives, always. So you just got to find the time to get a workout in, which I'm actually going to do as soon as I'm done with this podcast. And I'm actually going to upload some videos, one for accountability. So yeah, see that I actually did work out today. And two, because, it's part of the lifestyle that I carry. All right. It's not that hard. I think that most people don't want to do the workouts, like I said, because they have every excuse in the book, because they're tired, but mostly because they don't know exactly what kind of workouts to do besides walking the park, walking the neighborhood, going to the gym, and getting on that treadmill. All right. So you can always follow me on social media. Check out my stories. I upload some of the workouts that I do. And so, yes, so try to incorporate workouts on a daily basis. But like I said, you and your kids, you got to teach them young. Your kids are going to do what you do no matter what. They may not like it at first, but it's because, we've gotten them accustomed to hanging out in their room, being on their tablet, being on a phone and stuff like that. And we got to snap the kids out of it right now so that we can help prevent some of these diseases in the future. So better nutrition, more workouts, and then, try not to get overweight. Definitely enjoy the foods of the fall. They're all great. Y'all gonna see me. I'll post it too, every time I'm eating menudo, or as a matter of fact, pan dulce. I love it. So next time that you see a glass of horchata, guilty, I love me some horchata, or an order of papitas, or some flan. I don't like flan, but I know a lot of people do. Just stop yourself. Stop yourself, all right? Why? Because our jeans don't fit. No pun intended. And actually, I'm talking about it both ways. Our jeans are genetics, and our jeans are pantalones, all right? So, don't overindulge in all these delicious foods that we're about to start, eating and stuff. But definitely have them, but don't overdo it. And I know it's easier said than done, especially if you're not used to it. So this is what I'm going to do, okay? Part of the podcast is to kind of give you some information. Like I said, we were talking about like genetics and stuff like that for Latinos right now, and how, liver disease plays into the foods that we're eating. All right. So me now as a wellness coach, how can I help you? Question mark, right? All right, cool. So this is what we're going to do. All right. For those of you guys that are watching my podcast right now, all right, I want you to listen up, grab a pen, and call a friend. All right. So this is what I'm going to do to help you out. I'm going to do a 15-day challenge. All right. 15 days. Right. And this is going to be pretty cool because it's 15 days and it's $1 a day. So let me see. 15 times 1 is $15. Now I suck at math, but it's $15. That's $1 a day. And what this challenge is going to be is a health and fitness challenge. So if you're looking and your goal is to lose weight, this is for you. All right. If you're looking to maybe get toned up, gain some muscle, this challenge is for you. All right. 15 days for $15. And what does it include? All right. It includes coaching by me and a couple of other coaches on the team. We're also going to give you meal plans. We're also going to give you workouts for 15 days. Guys, 15 days. All right. Now, I know some of you guys are like going to the gym and you're like, I pay $10 for a month. Okay, but do you have one-on-one coaching? Do you have them giving you specific workouts according to your goal? Do you have them giving you meal plans? No. All right. So 15-day challenge is coming up and it's starting really, really, really soon. All right. So grab a pen. All right. We start on Monday. That gives you a couple of days. What's today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You have 5 or 6 days. All right. To shoot me a message. Shoot me a message. Shoot me a message. All right. On Facebook. And let me know that you want in. $15. $15. 15 days. You don't have to buy any supplements. All right. $15. I will provide coaching, meal plans, workouts for 15 days and coaching with other coaches. Like, it's not just me. All right. So like I said, this challenge is for everybody. This is for men. This is for women. If you want to lose weight, I got you. If you want to gain muscle, I got you. If you just want to see what kind of workouts you should be doing, because you don't really know what kind of direction to go in when you're going to the gym, or if you're the person that's actually just walking around the block or going to the gym and stepping on the treadmill for an hour and you want to do something different, then we got you. All right. We're going to give you daily workouts. All right. Specific to your goals. All right. Like I said, $15. You're not going to get this anywhere else. All right. So this is my way to help my community, help my people, help my culture in a time where all the best foods are coming. All right. So what I want to do is basically kind of give you an idea of how we work with people, especially during the holiday season. Why? Because we have a tendency to go crazy. All right. And that includes me. Okay. I absolutely, like I said, people feel like, oh, she's a wellness coach. She must not eat, the regular foods that we do on the holidays. And you're wrong. I eat all of it. All right. So 15 days, $1 a day, men or women. If you want to lose weight, we got you. You want to gain weight, I got you. If you want to tone up, I got you. You want to work on your booty, we got you. All right. This is for everybody. All right. Like I said, you're not going to get this anywhere else. So we start Monday. Shoot me a message. All right. Speaking of, and I'm like going to be doing some free advertising here, right? But, speaking of our Latino foods, if anybody else is going to the Sweet Life Pan Dulce Festival this Saturday, you're going to find me there. All right. So come out. Look it up on Facebook if you want. Come out. That's where I'm going to be. And I'm going to be definitely enjoying some of those great, delicious foods that are high in sugar. But like I said, I'm going to balance it out. Right now I'm currently working on getting all the videos done and all the meal plans done for this 15-day challenge. Remember, 15 days, $15 meal plan, coaching, and exercises. All right. So today's podcast was pretty short. Let me see. Is anybody else? If anybody else listened, is it in your genes? If it's in your genes, that just means you have to take care of yourself more. Yes. So Oscar's comment, he was talking about, I think that the majority of Latinos have something in their genes. All right. But it just means that you have to limit yourself and kind of watch what you're eating a little bit more than normal. So anyways, our genes don't fit. Don't make your food choices, make your pants not fit either. All right. So short podcast today. Like I said, get you a friend. Shoot me a DM. Let's get on this 15-day challenge. $1 a day. You don't have to buy no supplements. I just want to show you and teach you how you can eat better, work out better, and get some results, whether you want to continue it or if it's something that you want to, try out for 15 days and then keep it in mind for when the new year starts coming, because I know how it works. A lot of you guys start dropping off right around this time and then want to get back up and get the fastest results ever within 30 days starting January 1st. And it doesn't work like that. All right. So we got to balance it out. And that's going to be it for me. Join me next Tuesday. We're going to have a good podcast next weekend too. I'm going to have a guest. So make sure that you sign in, log in, Watch it 2 p.m. every time. And that's it for Y Tu Que, Life Lessons and Culture. Check it out.